Hello, this is Broyar, and welcome back to another episode of our Let's Play for Football Manager 2022 as we continue our Journeyman Glory Hunter run with CURZON ASHTON in the Vanarama National North. And things have been going pretty good still since the last episode. Let's just get right into it. All right, here we are in a game, and I think this probably be the last time I ask for this, I promise. But please, if you do like this type of content and want to see more of these episodes, please like the video, subscribe to the channel, hit that bell notification so you know when I put these up. I put these up every day except Sunday. I think I forgot to mention that last time. I do not put videos up on Sundays. And then please give me some comments below if you want to give me some feedback, some criticism, or kudos or whatever. But I do appreciate it very much. It does help the channel out a whole lot. Well, let's get into this. As you can see, here's the schedule. The last game you guys saw was the Wellwyn Garden City and Bradford PA pair. Obviously, some good wins there overall. We then went up against Hitchin in the FA Cup third round, beat them 8-1. We had 4 goals from Knowles, 3 goals from McKay, and a goal from Coran. So our 3 big goal scorers all got into the action in that game. Really good effort from everybody all around, although we were expected to win that game, as you can probably imagine. We then went up against Farsley. I think we were expected to lose this game, or like we were projected to lose this game, but we played really well. They're the ones that scored the goal. They got an own goal, but if the defender had not put his foot out that was deflected into the goal, Knowles would have knocked it in for sure. I mean, he was right there. Goalkeeper was out of position, and so it counted as an own goal. It was maybe a forced own goal because it was a good cross from, I think it was McKay actually did the cross, and Knowles, like I said, was in the right spot. It's just the defender put his foot out because he had to try something. It was basically a guaranteed goal if he didn't, and it still went in. So it is what it is, but it did not count for us, but that's okay. We then went up against Stockport, who is a, what are they, a Vanarama national team. So they're a league above us, presumably doing, how are they doing in that league up there, actually? Let's check here. They are currently 7th, so they're doing pretty well overall. Probably expected to lose this game. We did draw them away. The only disappointing part about that is that we were up for the entire game, and they scored in the 89th minute, which put it back into a draw, made us go to a second game, and then unfortunately they beat us at home 3-1. We did get a goal from Knowles in that game. We also got a goal from Knowles in the previous game. So probably expected result. But we were in there. We had a chance to continue our FA Cup run, and we were going to play a League 2 team, I think, or something like that. I don't remember exactly, but would have gotten us some probably decent money overall. But that's all right. Not the end of the world, and allows us to maybe stay focused on the league games right now until we get into the FA Trophy stuff later on. But right now we're going to be playing Spennymoor, who is currently ranked 14th in the league, followed by Gateshead, who is currently 2nd in the league. The team that was number 1, we did lose 2-0 earlier in September. So if you guys remember that one, but hopefully we do a little bit better against Gateshead. But honestly, I'd be pretty happy if we got, honestly, the win against Spennymoor and then maybe just a draw. Even if we lose against Gateshead, I wouldn't be too disappointed at the end of the day because I think overall we're still doing pretty well. We're currently 6th in the league, although we do have a game in hand against everybody above us. If we were to somehow win that game in hand, we would be back up here in possibly 3rd, maybe 4th place. One of those 2 spots, depending on our goal differential. So let's see what we can do here against Spennymoor. Here is the team we're taking out against Spennymoor. We've got Renshaw obviously in goal, Waters on the left, Wilson and Richards in the middle, Challoner on the right-hand side. We'd have Coran on the left, Thomas on the right. Our 2 midfielders are the ones that are having the most struggles right now, I would say. They're only at a 6.78 each in the last 5 games. So everybody else is playing outstanding. It's just our 2 midfielders not so well. We could potentially bring in Jack Dunn, who's played okay, but that's 7.0 from a substitute position. So I don't know if I would count that as he's a better player. I think we got to stick with these guys for a little bit longer, but I am going to keep my eyes open. I still haven't found anybody else to bring in. But anyway, and of course, Knowles and McKay playing up front with 20 goals between them at the moment. So pretty good overall. Let's get into this and see how things are going. We do have some good relationships building between a few players. That is great to see. Come on, guys. Let's keep up our run going here. and see if we can see if we get at least the win here. I'd like the win against Spennymoor, although it is an away game. So, you know, we'll see how they play. But, I mean, at least want 2 points out of these two games, so a pair of draws would be okay. Just getting some more points. I think we'll be okay with just more points. We're in a really, really good spot to be exactly where we expect it to be. And we are still semi-pro, remember. We are semi-pro. Now, a lot of the teams in the Vanarama National North and South are semi-pro, I believe. But there's definitely a couple pro game teams, and we're playing up against those. And so, it looked like he was offsides. It's fine. It's unfortunate because it was a really good play overall. Beyond the offsides, yeah, he's not very, very far offsides, but he definitely was offsides there, unfortunately. McGuckin back to Challoner, over to Thomas. Thomas gets it up to McKay. McKay is going to pause for a second, get it back to McGuckin. Thomas with the ball, back over to McGuckin, up to Challoner. Challoner is going to get it to McKay. McKay back to Wilson, up to Leslie. Leslie over to Knowles. Knowles is kind of out of position to get a shot off, but hopefully he gets a good cross back. No, he's going to drop it back to Waters. McGuckin with the ball. He's going to go for goal. Very good goal from McGuckin. His second goal of the season, and great stuff from him right there. That's what we need to see more of. More stuff from our midfielders. More just power plays from them. I mean, he was wide open. I mean, the guy was closing him out a little bit. He was closing down slowly. I guess he didn't think. He was challenging McGuckin to take that shot. But McGuckin says, all right, I'll do it. And buried it. A little bit of fatigue building on a few guys already. We've been playing a lot of games with those 2 games that they had to play in the cup because of the initial draw. That definitely made us a little bit more fatigued than I would have liked. But, you know, what are you going to do? I mean, you play them out, see if we can get a little bit of money and go from there. McKay gets it over to Knowles. Knowles is in a decent spot. Nope, he's going to have to run over here. He's got out a little bit out of position. McKay, though, over the bar. Good effort, though. I thought McKay was going to, was going to be able to get a shot off quickly, but he had to kind of chase down the ball a little bit more and was not able to get on target or a turnaround, basically. All right, there we go. That is the first half. Playing pretty dominant overall, although we've only up 1 goal at the moment. So I am overall happy, though. Let's keep it up. See if we can just keep the pressure on them a little bit longer here. Guys get pretty tired. We're going to have to do some substitutes here pretty soon to get some of these pretty tired guys out here. Challoner over to McGuckin. McGuckin gets it to Knowles. Knowles to McKay. He's going to get over to Challoner on the right-hand side. Challoner's got some space here. He's going to be able to get a good cross in, maybe. Hopefully he is. McKay's there. Oh, McKay's going to get the penalty. Good stuff. Good stuff. Actually, Knowles is probably shooting the penalty, I'm guessing. There he is, Knowles. Ah, good shot. Good shot. Give us a little bit of cushion here. Makes me feel a lot better about starting to sub some of these starters out of here. All right, let's do our first sub of the game here. Let's bring Thomas out. He's pretty tired. He's only on a 6.7. Bring Mahon in for him, and that will be okay. Waters with the corner kick. Gets it over to McKay's there. Oh, down to Knowles. He didn't head it in himself. He headed it down to where Knowles could jump on it, and Knowles gets his second goal of the game. No, that's just... Oh, yeah. McGuckin got the first one. That's his second goal because of the penalty. Great stuff there. Now, McKay wasn't even trying for goal. He knew Knowles was there. He headed it down for him. Well executed corner kick there. Let's see here. Okay, obviously Wilson is pretty exhausted here. Let's bring him out of here. We'll bring Pasha in for him. With the fatigue levels, I wouldn't be too surprised if Spennymoor does score on us that time. But, and it's not the end of the world if they do. I mean, obviously, we'd like to keep the goose egg if we can. Always nice to have a shutout, but I am not going to complain too much if they give up a go here with as tired as we are. Especially compared to them. Actually, they look like they're a little bit more fit than we are at the moment. Waters with the free kick. Gets across. Leslie's there. not able to get it down, unfortunately. We are going to go ahead and get a substitute in off of that free kick. We're going to bring Curran. Curran has played a terrible game today. Wow. Bring Mr. Jack in here. All right, throw in from Waters. Come on, guys. Waters gets across the nose there. Not able to get in a good position for it, unfortunately. Challenger's going to be able to chase this one down. And gets it back to Richards. We're going to kind of slow things down. It looks like a little bit here, maybe. Oh, no, he's going to go straight up to Knowles again. And no, he should have scored on that one. Got his hat trick. That's all right. It's not like we needed it, but still would have been nice. And there's the 0. Good stuff, team. Good stuff, defense, really. All right, well done, lads. Outstretched arms. Great work all around. And that does put us... Oh, we're still a game in hand, though. So if we win the game in hand, we'd be at... Would we really be? Oh, it's against Gateshead, though, who's number 1 now. But if we won the game in hand, well, not only would we go ahead of them because we beat them, but we would be at 22 points versus their 21 anyway. I'm not expecting to win the game in hand against Gateshead because they're a very good team, but we're playing pretty well. I mean, our goal differential is the tied for the best. So we're playing a good season so far. All right. Press conference coming up. We'll praise Nils for his outstanding work. Is he still, by any chance, the number 1 goal scorer? He is. He's not the number 1 average rating, though. Wow. 7.87 is a really good average rating. 4 clean sheets for Renshaw, though. That's good stuff there. And he's tied for player of the match with Bradley Rolt. So still overall pretty good from Mr. Knowles. But we'll be right back for game number 2 against Gateshead. All right, we're back for our game against Gateshead here. I did kind of want to show off a little bit of the data hub going into this game. As you can see, overall general performance, we are quite a bit better than average, I would say. I mean, if this is the average in the middle here, we're not so great on the tackle percentage necessarily. We're like basically our average, but we're really, really good on everything else just about. Overall team attacking, the only thing we're not good at is dribbling, apparently, but everything else we are doing above average. And then, of course, team defending. What is it? CLR per game, blocks per game. I know blocks per game, tackles a game. We already talked about tackles. But what is CLR? Let's see if we can expand that. Clearances per game. Okay. So that's goalkeeper stuff. So we're doing pretty good for the most part, but not great. There's a couple areas we could improve on, to be fair, but overall, I'm pretty happy with the performance of the boys and hopefully they keep it up. But let's get into this team or this game here. Here is the team we're bringing. We are going to rest a couple players. Scott Wilson getting a little bit tired. McGuckin is not fully fit. Honestly, not everybody's fully back as well, to be fair. But we're going to sit a couple of these guys out that we might normally play. We got Wrench on the goal, Waters on the left, Flowers Richards in the middle, Challoner on the right-hand side, Mahon on the left instead of Curran, who is resting up a little bit, although we can bring him in absolutely if we need to. Would you be better certain? No, you're actually good as a winger. Inverted winger, I should say. Lussey and Whittam in the middle with Thomas on the right-hand side, and, of course, Knowles and McKay up front. Hopefully, do we have any breaks coming up here soon? I got a game in 4 days after that. We've got a game in like a couple days after that. I mean, between Kidderminster and Fylde, it looks like we have at least a week there. So that might be the first time we actually get a good rest in. But it is what it is. I mean, I'm sure hopefully everybody else is just as tired as we are. We shall see. But let's get into this and see what we can do against the number 1 team currently in the league with an opportunity, technically, a chance for us to go number 1 if we somehow find a way to beat them. All right, guys, come on. And we're off. It's a home game for us, so maybe a slight edge for us in some ways, although we don't have a lot of fans to be cheering for us. It's a really sad way to give up a goal is own goal from your own goalkeeper. But I mean, he tried. He saved the first initial attempt, right? Let's see this again. No, he doesn't. He actually doesn't save it at all. It goes over to whoever that is. I can't tell. And then it kind of goes off him in the back there. It's unfortunate. He's done so well for us. Yeah, we really don't have a lot of fans at all. Come on, guys. Campbell over to Hunter. Scott with the ball. Kimploka? Is that his name? Kimpioka? I can't tell if it's an I or an L. It's not. Kimpioka. All right, Richards with the ball. He gets it up. Too far for anybody to run onto that, unfortunately. So I'm not exactly sure what he was doing there. I guess he was just... I don't want to say he was clearing it out. Maybe he was hoping that Knowles would make a bigger run on it, but it did not happen. I mean, Gateshead is playing really, really well already. We could tell that. Even if they hadn't scored, even if they hadn't been an own goal, they were being very aggressive on that shot. So there was a decent chance they still would have scored in some form or fashion on that attempt. So I don't want to just blame the goalkeeper and say that's the only reason we're losing, but it still hurts. Yeah, there we go. They got it. There's an outright goal right there. Now they're... Nope. Nope. Is it offsides? It is offsides. All right, we'll take it. Barely, but he definitely is offsides. Come on, guys. Really not playing super well right now. We're going to have to bring Duran probably back in. Curran back in here in a minute. Oh, my goodness. No, that one's not offsides. That was legit. Well, that's all right. It's all right. Keep on, guys. We can try and bounce back from that one. Maybe. I already said a loss in this game would not be the end of the world. You still hope for the win, of course. A highlight here at the very end of the game. Uh-oh. 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 Don't go down 3-0, guys. No. Oh, that was so close. Don't think we come back from 3-0 in the second half. 2-0, we still technically have a chance. 3-0, I think it's pretty much done. I mean, we're hanging in there, sort of. We just haven't really gotten a lot of shots off. We'll just say things need to improve. I'm going to stay with the team for now. I mean, if we're going to lose this game anyway, which is, it's kind of trending that way, I don't want to just put guys out there just because. I don't know that just putting some of our starter players out there will suddenly flip this into a win. So I'll just do it like the normal cadence here, although I am going to go ahead and bring in somebody here. Man, everybody's playing so poorly. With him on his yellow card, playing really poorly. We'll bring Thomas out. I'm actually going to bring Curran into that spot, I think. Go ahead and bring him in, give him a chance here. And I'm going to do that. Hit the wrong button. I'm not going to be too aggressive. I'm going to be patient with the subs because, again, I don't want to overburn our guys just on a game that we're about to lose anyway. Now, if we get back within a goal, I might sub in a couple other guys real quick just to try and get us that little extra. So, Curran, if you get us a goal here, hint, hint, nudge, nudge. Curran over in the corner. Gets it over to Witham. Gets it to Curran. Back to Challoner. Over to Mahon is there. Waters is going to be able to come up, grab that one. Gets it back up. Curran is there. Curran, go over to Knowles. So close. I thought he was actually going to do what I was asking for. All right. Corner kick coming in from Curran. It gets it across. McKay is in the area, but not anywhere near close to being able to get on that one. And that is the end of that 10 minutes. So, man, people are so exhausted right now. Challoner, let's bring him out of here. We'll bring Pasha in for him. I just really hope I don't burn our guys out too much here trying to get back into this. Oh, you know what? I should probably not be playing positive. But, well, we'll leave it. There's no way we get back into this. I mean, they're tired too. We're just more tired. It's just the way it is. 5.9. Yeah, I think that's pretty bad. So we'll bring him out. And that's it. We'll see. We'll just finish this game out. Hopefully nobody gets too exhausted for the next game because we actually have a chance to win the next game, I think. But this game, of course, went basically as expected. Although holding the two, at the time, #1 teams in the league to 2 goals, not terrible. I'll take that. Would have been nice if you scored there, my friend, but not to be. still doing really, really well this season. And you know, obviously we still got a lot to play for. Could get into the playoffs, so we could still get promoted out of this league, you know, if we keep things up going the way we are. But we'll see. Knowles with the ball here. Is he gonna be able to get us a consolation goal? He is not. That's a couple really, really close goals that could have gotten us back to a draw here, but not to be. And that is what it is. I mean, we got 3 points on the day, on the episode, I should say. And I want to say I don't like what I saw. I don't want to say I'm angry. Again, I wasn't. This is a really good team we're going up against. Now we're playing really, really well, and I'm sure maybe some people think we should be playing. We should be up there, but I mean, if we got our game in, our game in hand, we'd be back up in the top 5. So we're in a really, really good spot overall. When we're only expected to be fighting for relegation, and the only reason we're even expected to be mid-table is because I challenged for that to get the job. So I'm okay with the way things are. All right. Next game you guys are going to see, or next pair of games, will be somewhere down here. Probably Filed, number 2 currently, and York, number 9. I think that's probably a good pair. Gives us a couple games in between now and then. So I think that's going to be the plan. Filed and York, and then obviously you'll know if something changes with that. But expect those two. And yeah, 7th place after how many months? We're 3 months in, right? 1, 2, yeah, 3 months in. This is the end of the 3rd month tomorrow, or soon, against AFC Telford. So 7th place overall, and again, still have a game in hand. Not a bad effort to start this season off with. So I do appreciate you guys watching. May God bless you, and I hope you join me again next time. Thank you, and goodbye.